Hi there guys, Connie here from giraffetutorials.com, and today I'm going to teach you how to create your very own app step by step from scratch. Now in today's tutorial I'm going to create an app for those people in the service industry. So whether you're a hairdresser, a masseuse, a beautician, a physio, anybody that provides a service for their customers, this is the tutorial for you. Now even if you're not a part of this industry, don't worry, because you can still follow along with this tutorial. You're still going to learn how you can completely customize and create your very own app. So let's just quickly go through and have a look at exactly what it is you're going to learn to do today. And we'll also go through and discuss how all of the benefits of this app can really help your customers. Okay, so in today's tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to create this app here. Now, along with going through and adding all these pages, I'm also going to teach you how you can completely style your app the way that you want to do it. So I'm going to teach you how you can add a background here, or how you can add a block color, or also how you can mix them both together and make more of a photo filter. Now I'm also going to teach you how you can go through and completely edit your header up here as well. So let's just have a quick look at the pages that you're going to learn to do today. So if we go onto our About Us page, I'm going to teach you how you can go through, add all this information. Customers can go through, read more, read all about you guys and what you do. I'm also going to teach you how to add in these little features down here. So when you guys were founded, your mission, if you've won any awards. I'm also going to teach you how you can add in all your hours as well. Now if we go onto our Contact Us page, I'm going to teach you how you can add in this text up here. I'm also going to teach you how to add in all these features. And what's really cool about this is that if a customer was to click on any of these features, they'll be taken right through to the action. So for example, if they want to call you, they just click on that, then the phone number will come up and they'll be able to call you straight away. Same with email. So let's just look at how it works with the map. So we click on the map and automatically they're able to see where our location is. Now I'm also going to teach you how you can go through and add coupons. So I've just created this coupon here, which is get 20% off. And you can also go through and write a disclaimer. You can also go through and write the dates between which it is valid. And you can also go through and write some terms of use as well. Now what's really cool about this is that you can create any type of coupon you want. And what's also even better about it is that it can be shared on social media. So if your customer was to hit this icon here, they can share it on their Facebook, Twitter, or email. So that's really a great way to help get new customers, because if you put up a really cool coupon, it could be flying around social media, and all of a sudden you have all these new customers who have just come in because they've seen you've got a real good special or deal coming on. I'm also going to teach you how to add in this news section here. Now this has been taken straight from our Facebook. So this is a really great way of letting customers know what you guys are up to. If you've got any events coming up soon, if you've got any special hours for the holidays or anything like that, they can come to this news section and learn exactly what's going on with you. And also what's great, if they click on it, they can also go through and share that through social media as well. Now next up I'm going to teach you how to add in this loyalty card. And so if the customers click on the info about it, buy 4 haircuts up to or over the value of $100 and get your next one 40% off. And you can also go through and put in the valid dates of when it starts and ends. Now what's really cool about this, once again, you can completely customize it the way you want to do it. You could also maybe give away 9 haircuts and let them get their next one free. And I'll go through and discuss all this a little bit more during the tutorial. And what's really cool is how it happens is once they've got their haircut, they've paid for it, they'll hand you over their phone, and all you need to do is click on this here, and then you'll go through and enter your code. Now this code is something that you get to create, and then you'll hit stamp card. But as I said, I'll go through and discuss this a little bit more through the tutorial. But once again, really great, can be shared all over social media. Now next up, I'm going to teach you how to add in these photos here. Now what I've done is I've just made an Our Work album. This has been taken straight from our Facebook. So this is a really great way of showing customers, what you guys do, your abilities and everything like that, just so they can feel a bit more comfortable coming in and knowing that they're going to get a great service. So I've just added a few images and a bit of text as well. So great way to show customers exactly what you guys do. Now I'm also going to show you how to add the store feature. So, if you sell any products within your salon or your business, you can go through, set it up and sell them directly through your app. So let's say that let's have a look at the shampoo. I'm going to teach you how to add this image. You can put a title, a price. You can go through and put a description about the product. And then you'll also be able to see similar products. And then you're also able to put in a shipping rate. Now you can also go through and add a default tax rate as well. Now I'm also going to show you how you can go through and set up all your payment settings as well. And what's really great about this is it doesn't actually cost you any more to set this whole entire feature up, which is a great bonus if you sell products. Now next up I'm going to show you how to add this price list here. So just how you can go through, write all your prices and just show the customers the cost of everything that you do. So really simple to do that. Now I'm going to teach you how to add in this Meet the Team section, and this is essentially another photos album taken straight from Facebook. So this is a great way for customers to go through and see all the stylists and learn more about the team and what you guys do. So I've just added an image and some text about the person. So you can go through and do this as well. Now I'm also going to teach you how to go through and add in this form. So if a customer wants to book an appointment, all they need to do is go through and give you their name, email address, phone number, preferred date and time, and then they will hit submit to do that. Now, of course, you can go through and rename this page to make a booking, or if you just want your customers to book through the contact us section, you can just leave the form out. You don't have to do that. And finally, I'm going to teach you how to add in the scheduling option. So, if you have an online booking system through your website already, you can go through and connect them up so then customers can make an online booking straight and directly through your app. So it makes it a heck of a lot easier for them than having to go onto your website and go from there. Now to build our app today, I'm going to use Comacalm. And the reason that I'm going to do that is because Como is the world's leading DIY app making service. And there's really good reason for that. What you just saw there is only a fraction of what you can actually achieve with Como. There's so many different ways in which you can help engage your customers, find new customers, and make sure that you keep your customers coming back. Also, Como is extremely good value for money. To create our app today is only going to cost you between $29 and $39 US per month, depending on what pricing plan you select. Now with that, you also get a 6-month success guarantee plan, and you also get a 30-day full money back guarantee, and I'll put more details about that down below. Okay, so with all of that said, it's time to go through and start to create our app. Okay, so when you click through the link below, you'll be taken to this page here, and what you're going to want to do is go through and select Create My App. And then from this page here, you're going to want to go up here and select Join. Now you can either join with Facebook or email, so I'm just going to sign up with Facebook, so just select Join with Facebook. Okay, so you'll be taken to this page here where you can go through and name your app. So I'll just say Connor's Salon, and then I'll go next. And now you can grab some content from Facebook if you want to, but I'm going to say that I don't have a Facebook. Now what we can do is we can go through and put in our Facebook information later. So if you just want to follow along with exactly what I'm doing, don't select Facebook. And I'm also going to say no website, but of course, if you do have these, you can do it, but if you're just simply following the tutorial, just go click here and say you don't have one. Now there's a few different types of apps you can go through and select from of what category you're in. So I'm just going to say business and select next. Okay, so then you'll be taken to this page here, and what we're going to do is go through and add the pages to our app first. So to do that, you're just going to come up to this tab up here and click on it, and you can see that we're taken into the recommended section of pages. Now if you want to see all the pages, just select all features, and there you'll be able to see every single page that you can add. So I'll go through and do that in a second, but firstly I'm just going to take some from our recommended pages. So I'm going to add an About Us page. I'm going to add a contact page, coupons, Facebook, loyalty cards, map, photos, and store. Okay, so I'll ask you to come up and start doing the store now, but just go not right now. We're just going to go through and add the rest of our pages. And now I'm just going to go to all features. As you can see here, all the features that you can go through and add. So I'm going to add a custom page. I'm also going to add another photos page. I'm going to add a form. And finally, I'm going to add the scheduling page as well. So now that I've got all my pages, I'm going to go through and start doing my About Us page. So go through and just click on that. Okay, so you can see all I've done is just gone through and filled in the blanks. So my title's gone there, my about has gone to there, and my description is all there. And if you scroll down, I've just gone through and added in these tabs. So when I was founded, my mission, and some awards we may have won, and our hours. So to go through and add these in, all you need to do is simply click on these tabs. So if we went general info, now you scroll down on the app and you can see general info sitting there, just waiting for us to go through and edit. So that's very simple to do. Same thing with your social media. You can go through and go and add those tabs in as well if that's what you want to do. Now I'm going to show you how you can go through and limit your hours. So to do that, just select limit hours and select what days you want to do. So I'll just say Saturday and Sunday. So I'll say we open at 10, so just put in 10, and we close at 4. So put in 16, okay, and select add. So now you can see that all the days are set up of when we are open. So very easy to go through and do. And the same goes with your contact us page. I've done the exact same here. Title, description, just gone through and put in our email address, our website, our physical address and our phone number. So if we were to click on any of these, remember you will get taken through to the action. So I'll just show you with the map, click on the map, and there we are on the map. So very easy to do as well. So once you've done that, you're going to want to come up here and select coupons, and we'll go through and do that next. Okay, so you can see that I've just gone through and created this coupon here. So all you need to do to create a coupon is simply click on create coupon to do that. So here I am in mine, and I selected a discount amount, but you can also go through and choose some other options. So if you were to go to custom offer, you can literally go through and write whatever you want. But I just selected a discount. So I've put in my deal title, which is May Colouring Special. Description, get 20% off full colour tints and highlights for the whole month of May. And you can also go through and put in a disclaimer as well. So I just put one valid coupon per customer. Now you can also go through and add an image as well. Now you can come down here and change the currency to what you want it to be. So I'll go through and change that to my currency. Now if there was something that was an original price, so say if something originally cost $200 and you were doing a 20% discount, it calculates the new price as 160. Or if you did it in monetary value, original price 200, discount $20, the new price 180. But if it's just a broader product, so you know the colouring service, so you can obviously do different types of colouring at different prices, just leave that blank and just go in and put in the percent as well as 20%. And then you can also go through and show how you want to display the deal. So I'll do it like this. And what I've done is I've just gone through and put in my dates of when it's valid. So I went the 1st of May to the last day of May. And then all you need to do is go through and hit save or update if you're like me. And there it is. And you can, the customers, can go through, select read more. They can read the disclaimer and everything they need to do. And you can also go through and put in a terms of use. So very simple to do, and you can go through and add multiple. So just go create coupon again and follow the same process. So now what I'm going to do is go through and connect up our Facebook. So I'm just going to click on Facebook up here, and you just need to put in your URL for this. So I've gone to my Facebook page, and all I'm going to do is just copy and paste my URL and just click outside of the box anywhere. So there it is. You can see what's posted on my app now is something I've just written on my Facebook page, and you can go through and select what type of Facebook you want. So you can have your feed or posts. So if we're going to use this as more of a news page, I would just use your posts that you do. So it's basically everything that you post yourself is going to come up in this section. Now what I'm going to do is go through and rename this page. So I'm going to call it news. And then to go change the icon, I'm going to come down here and select this pencil icon. Now you can see there's many different types of icons you can go through and select from. So I'll just select this one here, select OK. And now we have my news feature. So very, very easy to go through and set up. So now I'm going to go through and do our loyalty cards. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is go through and hit create new card. So here you can go through and select how many stamps that they need to get their free item. So here it says buy 9 get 1 free, but what I'm going to do is buy 4 and get 1 free. And I'm going to change my stamp icon to this plus now. So the freebie name, I'm going to say 40% off your next haircut. So you know, with haircuts and things like that, things that could be kind of expensive, so over $100, you may not want to give away $100 worth of products after 4 times of them purchasing it, or you may not want to make it down to 9, because what that's going to do is that'll take them a very, very long time till they actually get to use their loyalty card. So that may disencourage them to even bother using it. So what you can do is you can go buy 4, get 1 free, and then 40% off your next haircut. And change your icon to the Sphinx. And then I'll go card name. So I'll go, let's just say Cutting Club. And then what you want to do is go through and set your own unlock code. So it's a 4-digit code that you can set. So for me, I'm just going to say 1234, but of course you can go through and select any code that you want. And what you can also do is do this randomization tab here. So you know, maybe every week or something, you could go through, change it, randomize it every single week, just so there's no chance of people being able to guess the code. Now you can go through and write card details and disclaimer. So I'll say buy 4 haircuts up to or over the value of $100 and get your next one 40% off. Okay, now you can also go through and set when it's valid from. So let's just say 1st of May until, let's just go 2017, so we've got quite a bit of time to use it. Now you can go through and add in some images to the card as well. You can add a header and a background, and it gives you the recommended sizes as well. So you can go through and do that. And then once you're happy, go through and select add, select OK. And there we have it. Just our little card. They click on info. There it is. Really easy to go through and set up. So now what I'm going to do is go through and put in our location on the map. So let's just say Connor's Salon. And let's just go through and put in a address. So you can start typing and it should come up. Select it. And what you could also do is you can also put in a few different locations. So let's just say that one, and then we'll just go and there you go. Now you can see our location. So really handy if you have a few locations of your store. So next what I'm going to do is go through and add some photos. So come into this photos tab here. Okay, so what we're going to do is go through and get our content from Facebook. So I'll click on Facebook and then I'll come back to my Facebook page, and you can see that I've gone into my photos. And then what I'm going to do is simply go into an album and just click on a single photo. And once I've got that, I'm just going to copy and paste it into here. Click outside the box. Okay, so you can see that it's gone through and got some of our photos. Now this isn't the album that I put in, so you can go through and select what album from Facebook. So I've got a few here, so let me just put in our work one. Okay, there it is. And now what I'm going to do is go through and change the design. So come down here and I'm going to select this image here for this big one. Okay, now this looks a lot nicer. So now when people go through, they can see all of our images that we're uploading, and they can also go through and have a read about what we have to say. So that's really simple and easy to go through and do. So now what I'm going to do is go through and do our store section and teach you how you can go through and add some products. So click on store. And then what you're going to want to do is come down to products and go add product. Okay, and what you're going to want to do is go through and click add category. Now I've already added a category, which is this products here. So just go through, put a title of what it is. So I've put in products. So you know, if you've got a variety of products, so you've got maybe hair care, skin care, you know, like hair straighteners or whatever, you can go through and create a few different categories, and once you've done that, just click into it and you're going to go through and add a product. So what you're going to select is add product. Okay, so I've just gone through and put in a few details. So I've gone through and put in a picture. Now you can go through and add multiple pictures of the product if that's what you want to do. I've gone through and put in my title, put a few details of the product in as well. Now you can go through and put in the product price, so I've said $25. Now it does say US dollars at the moment, but if that isn't your currency, don't worry about it, because I'm going to go through and change that in a few minutes. You can go through and set up your shipping price as well. So you know, if you just go down to maybe your local post office, you know, get a quote, you should be able to go through and put that in. And if there's a tax rate that you need to put on there as well, you can go through and put in the tax rate also. So which gives me my subtotal, and once I'm happy with all of that, I just hit save. Okay, so you can see I've just gone through and added in a few more products, and I've just done the exact same process as I did with the shampoo. So once I've added all my products, I'm going to go back to App Editor. As you can see that we have our free products all lined up here. So now what you're going to want to do is come into payment settings. And what you're going to want to have to do is activate your PayPal Express checkout. Now, if you don't have one, just click here and you can go through and sign up to one as well. So fairly simple and easy to do. Now, this is where we can go through and choose our store currency. So just go back to my currency. Now, you can add a default shipping rate, but you can change each product shipping rate individually. So I'm not going to bother, because all my products weigh different amounts and they're going to cost different amounts to ship, and I'd rather put a single shipping price for each product, which we were doing before. And same with the default tax rate, you can go through and do that also. And once you're happy, just hit save and then just X out of it, and then your store should be up and running and ready to go. So now I'm going to go through to this custom page here. Okay, and what you can see I've done is I've just gone through and put in my prices, so my color treatments and my cuts as well. So all it is works very much like Microsoft Word. Go in, you can start typing and write whatever you want, or similarly you can go through and just copy and paste it from, say, a website or something like that. But the problem is, if you do copy and paste straight from a website, you'll see that your character count will go up really, really high, and you haven't actually written that much, and that's because of the formatting. So if you do that, make sure you just go through and highlight it all, and come over to this section here and select clear formatting, and that will make all your character count, go way down and leave you to be able to create far more in this section. Now we can't see this text at the moment, but don't worry about that, because later on in the app we're going to go through and change this background so it'll be really easy to see. But if you did want a specific background for this, just come down to design, go into background and go add image. So if you've just got a picture of white, or you've taken a screenshot of white, go through, upload that, and they'll be a lot easier to see. But as I said again, I'm going to go through a little bit later in this tutorial and go into that in a bit more detail. So now I'm going to go through and add some more photos. Actually before I do that, I'm going to rename this page. So I'm going to call it price list. And we're going to go through and change my icon. And I'm just going to go through and look for an icon, and let's just say this one for our prices. Okay. And now I'll go into photos again. Now for this photos, I'm going to make it about our team. So the people that work for us, customers may want to be able to see who works for us and their skills and specialities. So once again, we're going back to our Facebook. We're just going to copy and paste the same image. Hit enter. Okay, and here it is, and you can see the album is our team, which is good, which is the one that we want. So just so I can show you the album that I'm taking it from, if I just go back to albums, I've made an album of our work and our team, and here's the album of our team. Here it is once again. And we're just going to do the same thing, go down to design and select this big image layout. So now you can see it, we have the person and their description as well. So this is a really cool way for customers to be able to go through and see all your stylists and what you guys do. So now that I'm happy with this, just going to rename it. So meet the team. And once again, change the icon. So I'm just going to scroll down and look for one. So I'll use this icon here of the person and go OK. And now what I'm going to do is go through to this forms section here. So I've just gone through and added in this form here. Now this is really good for if you want people to book an appointment using this Forms app, and you maybe don't want them to go to your contact us page and phone you or email you. But this could just be another way to do it. And same with scheduling, but I'll go into that in a bit more detail soon. So if you want to add a form for customers to be able to book an appointment, just simply go create form, but I'll go to edit mine. And I've selected an inquiry. I've made my form name book an appointment. Now you can go through and add an image if that's what you want to do. Now I've just gone through and basically kept everything the same. So they just need to give us their name, email address, phone number. Now you're probably going to want to make this mandatory if you want them to have to give it to you. And I've just changed this last field to preferred date and time. Now if you want more fields, simply hit add new field. So you can go through and add as many as you like, and if you come down here, submission button text, submit, and then the message they will receive, and that's all fine. Now what you're also going to want to do is come down here and select alert me when I receive new messages and put in your email address. Because once somebody fills out the form, it's going to go to your Como dashboard. And if you go through and select alert me when I receive new messages, you'll get an alert to your email address, so then you can go through and check your dashboard. So make sure you go through and put in your email address. And there it is. Very, very simple and very easy to do. Now finally, scheduling. Now this only works if you have an online scheduling system already on your website. So if you're with GenBook, Schedulicity, Appointee, Booker, or other, so it could be anything. All you need to do is go through and pop the URL to that service in here, and that will all come up in your app. So if you've got an online booking system already, go through, put it in, and customers can make a booking right through your app. So now that I'm happy with all of this, I'm going to go through and change my style and navigation. So I'm going to come up here and select style and navigation. Okay, so when you get to this page, you'll see a whole bunch of themes that you can go through and select from. So I'm just going to select this beauty salon theme. Now, it doesn't matter if you don't like the color scheme or anything, because you can still go through and completely change it. So you see we have this dark purple now, and we have this type of navigation. So I'm going to go and change our navigation now. So there's a few different ones you can choose from. So I'm going to select this one. And now you can see it like that. And now what I'm going to do is go through and change my page's style. So if I go onto our About Us page, I can see what's happening while I go through and change it. So firstly, I'll go into Contents Background. And I'm going to make that white. And then I'm going to make my titles maybe this darky kind of purpley color. I'm going to make my main texts a grey. And I'm going to make my minor texts a darker grey. My buttons and links can be a type of reddy pink. Okay, and my borders I'm going to make white. Okay, so if we click back here now, you can see that it's looking like this. Now if you want to change the background of your app, all you need to do is go into add image. You can add whatever image that you want, or you can get a pre-made image. So I'm just going to select this one here. Okay, now it is a little bit hard to see, so what I'm going to do is come over to this overlay color section here, and then I'm just going to select a color. Okay, so that's one that I've copied and pasted from before, but all you need to do is go up here, find your color, like that. Now you can see here that we have this density, so if I have it right at the top, you can't see anything behind, and the further I go down, the more of the background you can see. So if you just want a solid color background, just take it right up to the top like that, and that's really easy to go through and set. But me, I want a little bit of that wooden background coming through. So I'll go like that. Now if I scroll on even more, we're going to go through and change our header up here. So my background, what I'm going to do is make this completely see-through. So now this color is the exact same as down here as well, and I'm going to leave my text white. Now if you have a specific branding or font that you like to use, you can go through and add an image to go up in this section here. So you just need to click on this image button here, and you can go through and add an image, and it tells you the dimensions that you should use, which are 640 by 88. So you can go through and do that if you want to, but I'm happy with just the written text like that. So now just go through and make sure everything's looking okay. So I'm happy with that page. My contact us looks fine. Coupons look fine. So just go through, make sure all your pages are good and you're happy with how it's laid out and the color scheme and the colors work well. And once you're happy with that, come down here and you're going to want to go through and change your app icon. Now this is really important to do and really important to get correct, because this is what the customer is going to see on their phone. So you want it to be really easy to see, bold colors and not too confusing. So I'm just going to go through and add my app icon. Okay, and I'm just going to go to my uploads and upload a icon. Okay, so here's my logo. I'm just going to click on it and go open. And I'm just going to drag this to make it fit. So you can go through and crop your logo if it's not completely square and go OK. Now I would say if you have a logo like mine, maybe look at using something else. You know, I wouldn't personally use this logo here because I feel that I've just got too much going on. There's too many different shades and colors, and it will be a little bit too much to see such a small image. So if it was me, I'd maybe just make a far more simple logo. But what I recommend doing is just, if you do have a logo, go through, upload it, and download your app, and then from there, look what it looks like on your phone, and then make changes from there, which is great, you know, because you can still go back and change it a bit later if you're still not happy. So I've got my logo, and select OK. Now this here is your launch image. So what this is that when your app is first clicked into by the customer, for a few seconds that it's loading, it's going to show this image. So what you really want to do is put in a really cool image of your company, you know. So what it's doing is it's setting the tone of what your company is all about. So right from the get-go, customers know what you guys are about, what you stand for, and hopefully have a really good image going further through the app. So to go through and change it, just click on this pen icon here. And you can see there's a few different ones that you have to do it for. So smartphones, iPhone 5s and higher, iPads and Androids. And it tells you the recommended sizes there. So just go through and make sure that you change all of them as well. And once you're happy with absolutely everything, what you're going to want to do is come up here and select Save. And then go to Done Editing. So then you'll be taken to this page here where you go through and select what type of payment plan that you want to do. So you know there's the $39 a month, the 33 or the 29, and that's all depending on how long you want to take out the app for. Now if you scroll down, it also says the 6-month success guarantee. So see results within 6 months, you'll get an extra 6 months free. So just go through and click learn more on that if you want to know a little bit more about what that entails. Now you can come down here and read a bit more about the big benefits for your small business, and also 5 reasons to sign up for a mobile success plan. So if we just come down here, you can see that every mobile success plan is backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied after 30 days, we'll refund the entire cost of your plan. So that just gives you a little bit of peace of mind if you're not too sure about creating an app. You know that you can go through, do it, and if you're not happy, you can get a full refund as well. So just go through and select one, and then select Let's Go. So now what I'm going to do is come up here and just show you the dashboard and what else you can do using Como. So once you've paid for it and everything, you'll be taken to this dashboard. We can go through and view absolutely everything. You can go and also edit your app back here. And you also have analytics as well. So what this analytics is that it shows you how many people have downloaded your app, where they've downloaded it from, and so on and so on. So you can get some real good insights about your app. Now if you go into Manage, you can see here that if somebody was to fill out your forms that we created, so remember we created the one for booking an appointment, it will come in here. So you can go through and see it all in here. And same with coupons, you can see how many people have downloaded your coupon as well. Now also there's all this different marketing activity down here, so sending things like push notifications, the marketing genie, and different ways to promote your app. So just go through and give all of that a read as well. And finally, when you're happy to submit it to the App Store, you're going to want to select To Market. So if you haven't activated your app already, which is essentially paying for it, you have to do that first. But after that, you'll be taken to Market, and then you can go through and submit it to the App Store and the Google Play Store. Now, Como do their absolute best to help you through this stage, and there are step-by-step tutorials teaching you how to get there as well. So very, very easy to do once you get to this point. Thanks for watching the tutorial today, guys. I hope that you really enjoyed it. Now, if you did, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Now, also, if you have any questions, feedback, comments, or just want to get in contact with me, please feel free to do so. You know, I really enjoy hearing from you guys and what you have to say. So once again, thank you very much for watching the video, and I hope the app is up and running and looking great.